Okay, I think we are back. Let me go ahead and get rid of that. Let me go ahead and see if I can see if my things are still. Okay, I need to recapture my window. Ooh, it says it's still unstable. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I might not be able to. Hang out and create stream for now. Let's see. Okay, it looks like I'm back. Looks like I'm good. Yeah, anyway, Rogue OG, yes. I love Rogue. She is so cool. She's so badass and hot and sweet. Like, I think, like, yeah, it would kind of be a problem to not be able to, like, properly touch each other, but I'm like, you know what? That's fine. Like, I would find a workaround. I would still appreciate her and enjoy her. By Rogue OG, you mean like the 97, the 90s like X-Men version Rogue, right? Not like X-Men Evolution Rogue. I mean, either way, yeah, it's yes. Like, I do love Rogue. I don't think I've seen a version of Rogue that I don't like, so, like, yes, either way. Because stream crashed, ads are going to start again. But, that's fine. So, yes, let me go ahead and go to the polycule and add Rogue. Okay. Anyway, um, let's see. Actually, I can just. Yeah, I can actually just go ahead and. Okay. And ad break. Um, uh, hmm. Okay. So we got that captured. Okay. We've got my letter to me captured again. Okay. Be with 2025, it would be 2026. Half an hour till midnight. My year has gone amazing. I don't know how much I should spoil for you about the future, but if you get good internet sooner than later, it's worth the investment. Everything is falling into place beautifully with life. I'm so happy. Happy with the connections I've made, happy with my career and life choices. I won't spoil too much, but you're in for a good life, me. Just remember to look on the positive side. The people in your life are many precious miracles, and so is almost every moment with them. Remember to show them how much you care. Let's see. It's 2025, about to be 2026, half an hour till midnight. My year has gone amazing. I don't know how much I should spoil for you about the future, but if you get good internet sooner than later, it's worth the investment. Everything is falling into place beautifully with life. I'm so happy. Happy with the connections I've made, happy with my career and life choices. I won't spoil too much, but you're in for a good life, me. Just remember to look on the positive side. The people in your life are many precious miracles, and so is almost every moment with them. Remember to show them how much you care. And Happy New Year! Love, Niji. Mm. Yeah, we're still doing good over here, right? Mm. Yeah, we're doing good now. Okay, well, the good news is that our ads definitely won't conflict with midnight. That is the positive side here. So when it hits midnight, I can take my time celebrating and showing you guys my special new thing. How much? Okay. Control S. Letter to past me, 2025 to 2026. And now, I think what we'll do is we'll go ahead and open some letters to past me from previous years, and we'll read those. So here's what I had to say to me in 2023. The end of 2023, beginning of 2024. So 2 years ago. To past Niji from future Niji. Here I am at the end of 2023 and beginning of 2024. This is my first letter to me. So, little me. If you don't recognize the name Niji, this has gone quite far back. But keep reading anyway, you'll be glad you did. I know that love is what you seek and wish for most of all. That's still true. But at some point I learned to appreciate the joy people bring me and having them in my life, whether I get the romantic or sexual connection I seek from them or not. We fall in love a lot. And, well, our heart would be shattered into dust by now if we got hurt every time romantic options don't work out. You probably already know that much, so hopefully I'm preaching to the choir. But when I love someone, it's because they bring me immense joy, and if they bring me immense joy, then spending time with them and having them in my life will bring me plenty of joy, whether romance occurs or not. I'm very happy just spending time with my precious people, watching anime with them, chatting with them, listening to their passions. Whether romance occurs or not is just a bonus. The romance in this text will come in due time. Believe me, you've got a good amount of both in your future. Just make sure you're honest and not misleading people or anything. When things don't work out, don't worry. There will be more opportunities, but also love and cherish who you have while you have them. Your heart is not like a treasure map you follow to the determined treasure, it's a compass. And if it hasn't led you to what you desire, it simply has not finished leading you. Mm. Keep following it, always. And thank you for cherishing people and the time spent with them. Oh, I just realized I'm not capturing that one. It's okay, I'll just finish reading it. um, I have a lot of amazing people in my life to be grateful for. I wouldn't have them if it weren't for you loving and cherishing them so much. There's a lot more I could say, but I guess I should probably save something for years to come. Mm. So for now, thank you for leading me to where I am today, and smile, knowing your life is pretty damn good right now. And always be your truest, most perfect self. I love you, little me. Okay, and now we'll have a look at Niji's letter, my letter to future me, my letter to past me from last year. And this time, I'll remember to capture it. Huh? Hello? It's not opening. Why isn't it opening? Okay, there we go. Let's see. Here we go. Dear past Niji from future Niji. Oh, wait. Let me capture it like I said I was gonna. Okay. That's not it. Let me go ahead and just add it. Yeah, that's fine. Select a window to capture. Actually, no, I don't need that. I can just add it onto the. I can just capture it instead of my letter to past me. Yeah, okay. Here's what I'll do. Letter to past me. 2024 to 2025. There we go. Dear past Niji from future Niji, it's now the beginning of 2025, and I have not got the campaign started. I do feel I've made progress in balancing time, but it's an uphill struggle. I've been making so much time for people, and this year, I plan to throw myself even further into the social deep end. In order to claim more time for the things I need to do, I'm going to try and figure out a way to make basically everything I do social. Every facet of my life will be approached with how can I make this a social activity in order to motivate myself to do the things that still need to get done. I have made little but some progress on the visual novel. It hasn't failed, but I still need to get my ass in gear this year to make it happen. I still have shit internet. However, that changes this year. I'm gonna move in with Sai, and we'll get better internet. Will it be good enough to stream? We shall see. Overall, it's been a nice year. We've lost some, but also gained some friends. I have like 8 best friends now. I have even more people I'm close with. Things didn't pan out with most of the people we hoped to foster new friendships with, but one panned out really well. There were some setbacks, but I think our story is beginning. My story. Thanks for everything. I love you past me. Let's see. Okay. So, as far as you this part, it's like, yeah, I still haven't got my asking here for the visual novel, but that's because streaming did pan out. Will it be good enough to stream? It was. It was good enough to stream. I did not end up moving in with Sai, but we did get better internet. Um, so fuck yeah, that worked out. I wonder who that a really well friendship. T-girl kisser, hi, happy new year. Kiss a woman, hell yeah. I will. As a matter of fact, let me show you something, T-girl kisser. Speaking of kissing girls, this is me kissing my adorable girlfriend Natalie, who is right here in the chat. That one right there above you, Natalie. Natalie the cutie. And yes, Natalie, that really well friendship, that was you. I need you. Let's kiss. Mwah. And yes, this is us under the mistletoe. Um, this is Natalie, the blondie on the left, and me kissing her. Me represented by my character Heat Kitty kissing her. um, and yeah, we've only got a few more minutes. Let me see. A letter to pass me 2025 to 2026. Hmm. Yeah. I can close that for now. And I guess I will save my letters to future me for next year. In which case, close that for now. And let's see. Oh, that's my alarm reminding me that it is 5 minutes till midnight. All right, now let's see. Let's see what else we can do while we're waiting. Because I was going to just check out some more letters to me, but with only 5 minutes left, I don't have time for many more letters. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna reflect on my New Year's goals from last year, and we're gonna make some new ones right now. So I have a little sort of Discord notebook with a whole tab called New Year. So my goals from last year were procrastinate less, which you know what? I think I actually did get better about that. Not I still have some work to do there, so I can keep that goal, but it's there, right? It's good. And then I have give VTube a solid shot, which I fucking did. I did that. That's fucking great. I did it. And now I can actually just give that a big ol' fucking check mark because I did it. I fucking did it and it worked out great. I am so fucking happy that VTubing worked out this year. Look into appraisal as a career. I did in fact do that. This goal to look into appraisal as a career, it wasn't to start appraisal as a career, it wasn't to get the ball rolling, it wasn't to start down the path, it was just look into it as a career, and I did. And I don't need it anymore because VTubing is actually working out very well. Make progress to balancing time. I did actually make some pretty good progress in balancing my time, I think. I feel like my time balance right now is good. It can be better because I do still need to make more time to do like just stuff that I needed to do, like things like, exercising and stuff. But I'm very happy with my like social life to work balance. Um, I could maybe improve that a bit, but for the most part, I'm happy. I feel like I'm making a good amount of time to hang out with my friends and still having a good amount of time for streaming. So I think that I've made progress and I can make more, but that's good progress already. Use time making list to make everything social. I made some progress with that, but I didn't actually do enough with my time making list like I should have. So I'm going to try harder this year to use my time making list to make everything social. Um, and let's see. Continue Spanish with YouTube lessons and consuming Spanish media. I did not do that. I did continue my Spanish lessons, but I didn't continue. I didn't like increase my Spanish lessons with YouTube lessons or Spanish media. Um, and so I've still been doing Spanish on Duolingo. Wait, is VTubing your job now? I mean, yeah, basically. Like I am full throttle like devoting myself to it, and so um like this is basically what I want as my like long term career. Um, it's okay that it's like gonna take a while to start like making money from it, but um I am enjoying it so much. I am so fucking like passionate about it. I am like what I am fucking lazy as shit. So like normally it's hard for me to motivate myself to put effort into like work, things that are like um it's just hard for me to motivate myself to put effort into things. Especially because it's like a lot of the times I'm like, well, but I could be being social right now. But right now, it's like, it's like with VTubing, it's like I can just um like I can motivate myself so easily to do so much. Like I'm able to put so much fucking work into it and not just stop putting effort like a fucking lazy bum. And I've been doing it for like 8 months. So it's also not just a thing that I was able to put a lot of effort into. Happy New Year! It's my New Year now. It just hit midnight. I was just pulling up like a clock to count down the seconds. Oops, I didn't do that. But Happy New Year! It's midnight now. Um, and because it's midnight now, I actually have something very special to show you guys. Um, so let me go ahead and close everything that I can so that I have as much um, capacity as I can because I'm hoping that this doesn't break everything. Okay, that's good. That's about as closed as it can get. Let me see. Let me go ahead and hide this beautiful, adorable picture. Actually, I can just hide it this away and then. Okay. Are you guys ready for a big surprise? Because I've got something very special to show you. And something old and something new. Cannot access. Huh? Wait, why isn't it connected? Yeah, I know. You told me. Oh fuck. Now actually work, will you piece of crap? Please. Please will you work? Please. Hmm. Why can't it access the device? Fuck you. It was working. It was working before. Why is it suddenly not working? Okay, well, um, hi. this is, um, this is a new version of my old model that I made um, I've made this in a program called Mannequin. Um, hmm. I don't know why it's not wanting to actually track me. It doesn't like my webcam right now for some reason. And also, my webcam is just like, it doesn't like to stand up anyway. Like, the fucking tripod legs are like too small. So it doesn't actually stand upright. It's like, I need to like stretch the fuck out of the legs. Okay, there we go. So, this is my new me. Well, a new old me, I should say, because I did just sort of recreate the model in in this program. Yeah. So, um my old model is like uh it was just it's like in my old computer that I haven't been able to like get it out of for the entire year. So, I was just like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just going to remake it in this new program. And honestly, I probably could have just gone and remade it in the old program. But I also wanted to mess around with this program and see what I could do. And honestly, I recreated me pretty well. The only differences with my old model, really, is that, let's see, my the old version, my shirt was not a button up, but I honestly think that being a button up makes more sense anyway. Um, and I also didn't have like the heart eyes, but of course I'm gonna fucking have heart eyes. Why the fuck wouldn't I have heart eyes? Of course I want heart eyes. And then I didn't have like options of like changing the color of my thigh highs, so they were black before. Now they are like a sort of magenta, violet, sort of. No, it's like a magenta. And then my shoes, which of course I my shoes were like fucking like normal ass shoes I think before, and now they're like pretty colorful like shoes. They're like orange, green, and indigo. And so I have once again, you know, I put like, I put a lot of like, I put a lot of effort into like just sort of. Oh yeah, another difference is that my old model had like speckles on the bow tie, which I could not replicate here, but that's okay. That's a pretty minor detail. Oh, and I also wasn't able to have like lipstick on the old one. I don't think so. Um, yeah, just a few little differences. Nothing major. And over here, I've got my cute little heart eyes. Um, my mouth is bigger too. My eyes are bigger. I think my glasses are a little bit different, but it's okay. They're still like cute red glasses. They still work. Um, so this is something old and something new to usher in the new year. A new version of an old thing. And so this is my new me for now. Well, sort of. This is my old new me, but also I have another something special. It still doesn't want to access the camera, but whatever. Um, this is my new me. Um, Using the capabilities of the new program, I was able to so I was at first kind of trying to like replicate the old me, but then I was like, but then I thought that like the concept of this is that this is more like what I would have gone for if I could have, if I had more like options in the first place, right? Like, because my original, like, I wanted to have all of the colors of the rainbow represented. And on my original model, I did that, but like, I kind of had to like fiddle with it to get all of the colors of the rainbow. Like, it was not quite so obvious. Now it's obvious. So, I've got the red, orange, yellow on this armband, and, um, you know, on my shoes, it's kind of orangey yellow. Um, I've got green on the collar and also on the glasses and also the shoes. I got blue in my hair and my ears. My hair is more of like a cyan and the ears are more of a blue. Um, and um, and then the inner fluff of the ears is kind of blue and indigo. And then I've got like indigo on the straps as well of the shoes. And then of course I have violet on my in my eyes, and then also my top is like lavender slash violet, and then also like this like outline of the top is kind of like indigo. And then my eyes are like violet slash pink. Oh yeah, also the little heart on this collar is yellow as well. And I got like my eyes, my heart eyes that are like big and like violet. And then yeah, and then whatever color, if I feel like a color isn't represented well enough, like if I'm like, I feel like there's not enough like proper blue, right? Because I'm like, my hair is mostly cyan, so I could put like a second armband and make it like more of a proper blue, right? Like I could do that if I wanted, because I can add at least one more accessory. I can probably find ways to add more accessories too, because I can add gloves. It's just that I'm not really much of like a glove person. Um, and so of course, I've also got like part of my hair is pink, which I think is cute, and then my pink like lipstick. So yeah, I've got the whole rainbow well represented, including some of my favorite colors that aren't part of the rainbow at all, like my my pink and my like cyan blue. The reason that I decided to make my hair like half like of like sort of cyan blue and like half pink is because it sort of makes me think like a cotton candy and also be like baby blue, baby pink. Um, so yeah, this is my new me. And honestly, I still don't know which of my me's is going to be my default me. Um, because I mean, the old one is already kind of recognizable, right? But this one is also like this one is also very very precious and very special to me. I'm really happy with how this new one came out, and I kind of think that I like this new one better. And spoiler alert, these these two aren't the only models that I'm going to be rolling out this month, much less this year. Hi, Chaga. Welcome in. Um, oh, I forgot to turn off my reactive. So, yeah, here's my new me. Um, and, um, Happy New Year, and thank you, Chaga. My new year is already going great, as you can see. Um, so, these aren't my only models that I'm going to be rolling out this year. Well, not even this month. I'm going to try to roll out a new model each week of this month. Um, that is one of my goals for January. And I kind of think that this one's probably going to be my new default, even though the old Niji is more recognizable. And um, I'm not going to tell you what exactly I'm going to do with my other new ones, but I'm excited to show you guys more. I'm excited to show you guys more new me's. So the reason that I'm bringing out more characters, aside from the obvious reasons that make sense, it's like I just want to I'm creative. I want to like upgrades people, upgrade. Aside from obvious things like that, part of the reason is also because my one thing that I like to do in January is I like to do a certain word of the week to try new things. And so I like to do this thing where I generate um, 10 words per week, and I do something new for each of those words that week. Although this year, the way that I decided to do it was that I generated 4 sets of 10 words, and I'm going to try to do four new things from this list of words in the month. Okay, so character is one of those words, and I was thinking about it. I was thinking about what I could do with characters, and I was like, well, I could make do something cool with some characters that I like from media. I was thinking okay, I could do something new. I could make new characters for my lore, just conceptualize lore characters for me. But then was like, I can make new me's. I can make new I'm already so many characters in my own lore that I can just make new me's, and that's character. And I'm like, yes, you know what? It's about time that I started rolling out some new me's. I was trying to I've been trying so long to get my old me back from my fucking computer that I'm like, no, fuck it. I just I'm I'll either recreate my old me or I'm gonna just make a new me. Honestly, my old model was kind of jank anyway because, a couple of years ago, everyone was trying to do a little outfit swap thing, and it didn't work with mine because somehow the way that I made my model was weird and janky, and it was they had some of my outfit was just I don't know, glued to me. It was just it wasn't an outfit, it was just my skin or something. I don't fucking know. It was very confusing. We couldn't get it to work. Um my outfit wasn't swappable like everyone else's outfit. So it might be good to go and recreate my old model NV right anyway. Um but even besides that, I'm happy to have this new version of my old model. Um, so this current me, this is for now I'm calling it Niji Casual, but I feel I don't know, I should come up with a different name because it's not just casual. It's a whole new thing too, right? Um, and then meanwhile, my old one, it's Niji Classic. I call it Niji Classic. Um, and I think that that's a good way for to label that one. Um, so another another word that I got on my random word generating to do new things this year. Uh, One of those random words that was generated is stream. And at first, I was just laughing my fucking ass off. I was like, "Oh boy, I could try streaming on. I could try streaming this year. Maybe I could stream on stream. Maybe I could stream while I stream." And but then I actually started thinking about it. Hi, E. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, E. Is it New Year for you yet? Because it's New Year for me. We're now in 2026. Yeah, this is my new model. Check it out, Alex. It's my new me. Here, let me pan down. Let me like go ahead and show you the whole thing. Then I can also scroll out too. You look very sexy with your new model. Thank you, E. I appreciate it. I'm very happy with this new me. Um, so this is my new me. I don't know what I'm going to call it, but this is my new form. Um, and let me also go back and show off my other thing that I showed off. Give me just a second. For some reason, my webcam does not feel like working right now, so I can't move my models, but I can show them off. Get out of here. I understand. I know. Okay. This is my old new me. My new old me. My new version of my old form. Did I make it with V-Red Studio? No. It's a new year, new me, and Age is just taking it literally. Yeah. So this isn't with V-Red Studio. This is with Mannequin. I made these both in a free program called Mannequin. But this is a recreation of my old V2 model, of my V-Red model. So, you know, the whole fucking year, I haven't been able to get my fucking V-Red model off of my computer because just silly little things, right? My computer has been like not actually plugged in to anything this year. Like every time, like it because before it was like plugged in with my stuff here, but I couldn't actually like use it. Um, but then I moved up. That I was planning to move up a size, so I was like, yeah, I'll just plug it in up there. But then I didn't end up moving up there, so my computer's just sitting up there. So then when I went up there to like a month ago or something, because I was like, well, you know what? If I'm not gonna move up there, then I should at least just go up, turn my computer on, and send my shit to myself. But my computer's not plugged in right now. It's not plugged into anything, so I can't send my shit to myself. So, so I need to I need to bring my computer back down sometime soon, so that I can get my stuff off of it. But I was like, fuck it. Mannequin, I need to check that out. The model looks like the real you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I recreated my old model in Mannequin. And honestly, I think that Mannequin is a really nice program. It has a lot of nice like accessories and stuff. And this is just the free version. There is a paid version with more stuff. And I did all of this with the free version. So let me go ahead and just show off like the whole thing, right? So let me go piece by piece because there are some differences with my old model. Um, so this new model, I have I have like my I have my like I have these pretty eyes, these pretty heart eyes that are like violet. I had violet eyes with my old model, but they didn't have little hearts in them like that. And I like the little hearts. Is it hard to use? It is not hard to use. It is so easy. If anything, the hard part might be getting the models to actually work in like the puppet string program, which is the program I used to move it. So it's not VC face that you use to move it, it's puppet string with this one. Um, so, yeah, so this old me, this new version of an old me, which I thought that it was very fitting to debut a new version of an old thing as we say goodbye to the old year and welcome the new. Um, so, like, differences with my old model are that, the eyes, I didn't have, like, I don't think I had lipstick on my old model. Um, so that is a new thing. Um, and also, I think like my mouth is just bigger, which I think is also fitting because I'm a bit of a big mouth, you know, in a couple of ways. But I got the elf ears and I got the cat ears. Um, so that's the same. I think the glasses are a little bit different, but it's basic. It's it's still just red glasses, right? It's like the same thing, pretty much. Okay, so a new program I need to check once I get back things to work again. Absolutely. Um, and let's see. My bow tie is a little bit different from my old model. My old one had like speckles on it, and I don't think it had like the bits hanging down. I think it was just like one green bow tie. But that's that's a pretty like small difference. My shirt before did not have buttons. It wasn't a button up. It was like a t-shirt. But I think that it makes more sense for it to be a button up anyway. I think it suits me better. Um, it also didn't have a pocket before. My orange, my orange skirt. I guess before my orange skirt was a little bit more of a tutu, which I guess is a little bit better. But I'm still happy just having a cute little like orange skirt. It's not much of a difference. Like it's still a short skirt. Um, and then my thigh highs before were just pure black. There wasn't an option to change their color in Freeride Studio, so I made them. I did change their color here. I made them magenta, and before my shoes were like regular white shoes, and now I made them colorful. I gave myself like orange shoes with like green whatever that's called, like insoles, highlights, whatever the fuck, and a indigo Velcro strap because I think that's cute. I mean, I'd smash either metal TBH. Mm-hmm. You're both adorable and cute. Thank you. Um. So yeah, those are the differences with my old model and my new old model. And now I can go back to the other one and show that off some more. Mm. So once again, for some reason, it's not recognizing my webcam. Like, well, it's recognizing it, but it's saying that it's not worked. It's saying that it can't access it for camera tracking.
Take care.
Which I don't know why the fuck. I don't know, like, because it's recognizing it. It knows it's there. It's just saying like, yeah, dog, that camera ain't working, and I'm like, but it's turned on. You know that it's there. I haven't changed the fucking USB port. Um, it's like something is blocking it, but the only thing that makes sense to be blocking it right now is OBS, and I don't know why the fuck OBS would be blocking the usage of my camera. Well, it says if another program is using it, so maybe OBS is trying to use my camera. Wait a second. Wait, hold on a second. Let me try something. Hmm? Hmm. Wait. Hold on. Let me open this again. Hey, it did it. It works. It's working. Hey, I will take care. Thank you. I'll take a sip of my water. My My posture is actually pretty good right now. My posture is like, yeah, my posture's fine. I will have a little stretchy. Um, let's see. Okay, so my model, this program, I don't know how to get it to track my arms. So for the moment, it's just stuck in this pose. I need to figure out how to change that. But it's a pretty cute pose, so I don't mind for now. But at least I can move around a little. I can wiggle. I can bounce my head around a bit. It did take a lot to get it to adjust the sensitivity so that it wasn't just all shaky and weird. But I think that it's pretty good now. I think I'm mistracking the mannequin program instead. Does that to me with a VC face? No, I got it. It was because my OBS was trying to use my camera too, and Puppet String doesn't like to share. So I just had to remove the webcam source from OBS. I wasn't even really using the webcam source in OBS anyway. I just was testing it there. But I'm not testing it there anymore, so this is fine. And part of the reason I was testing it there is so that I could make sure that I could do things like this, right? So, having this working is more important than having the fucking tests. So yeah, I can move around. I can open my eyes wide. I can squint a little. I can. Yeah. So this is my new me. Like I say, when I start using VC Face, I need to activate that first, otherwise my cam wouldn't work at all. Oh, because both programs want to use the webcam. Yeah. Yeah, if I ever need to use both, I'll just have to I'll have to I'll have to see if I can figure out how to let it do both. But for now, I don't need to. For now, I don't feel the need to there's no reason I need both. Right now, I'm just yes, it just captures my face so that it can capture my model, right? It's just webcam is looking at me and you can see my model. Okay, so let me explain my design philosophy of this new model versus the old one. So with this new one, I started out just kind of trying to recreate the old me. But then I was like, okay, but actually, instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create what I would have if I had the capability with my old one. Because with my old one, I wanted to have every color of the rainbow represented, and I technically did. But some colors were way more represented than others. Right? Because there were only so many, pieces of clothing and stuff. There were only so many little things that I could affect. But now, there's actually a lot more, customization options on this one. Or have two webcams. Yeah. And honestly, that's probably what I would do at some point, is I will just have, a second webcam. Because, I don't want to capture my face and my model at the same time. I don't have a reason to want to do that. But at some point, I might want to capture my model and then also capture, I don't know, something on my desk, some food, some a drink, just something, some crafts that I'm doing on my desk or something, right? At which rate, it makes more sense to just have a second camera anyway, because if I have the camera pointing down to look at the stuff, then it's not fucking capturing my face anyway, right? So, yeah, I probably will just get a second webcam at some point. Just ask Kitty how she does it. She does that sometimes. Yeah, I'm sure that I can just like look it up and figure it out somehow. But if I needed to. But but yeah, I'll figure things out as I get there. For now, I'm just happy I got the model moving. And yeah. So the design philosophy for both this and my old model was that I wanted to put every color in the rainbow to be represented here, along with a couple of other colors that I just really like. So, um, so let's go ahead and let's go and count them. Okay. So we've got the red of my thigh highs. We've got the orange of both my skirt, and this orange is yellow of my shoes. We've got this yellow of my armband. We've got the green down here from the the soles of my shoes and stuff. We've got the green from my collar and my glasses. And so the reason I have the green like 3 times is because it's kind of little like the green is kind of in little details. So I figured that since it's just little like details, that having it multiple times would make it better represented. And I also have the yellow here on my little heart on my choker. So let's see. So red, orange, yellow, green, and then I've got blue. You could say that my hair is blue. You could also say that it's cyan, and if that's the case, the blue is more represented by the ears. But you know, my hair, my ears, the inner fluff of my ears are all kind of blue. My ears are the most direct blue, but my hair is like a cyan that I also really like, and the inner fluff is like kind of a blue, kind of an indigo. Um, and then also as far as indigo goes, the straps of like my top, um, and then the straps of my shoes are also indigo. And then of course my top itself is like a lavender slash violet, and my eyes are also supposed to be violet. Although you could argue that my eyes are a little bit more of a pink, but I think that they're like violet pinkish, kind of, you know, maybe like a sort of magenta too. Um, and then you know, of course, like I said, on top of like the colors of the rainbow, I also um, I also wanted some you know, some other colors that I quite like, such as this pink, right? I love pink. And I've got like the pink of my hair, the pink of my lipstick. So, you know, pink is very well represented here, even though it is not a color of the rainbow per se. Not one of the 7 main colors of the rainbow, anyway. And then I got like a little blushy here. It's just, that's not like a blushing expression. I just have a little blush on my face. And then let's see. Um, and then also part of the reason that I made my hair like sort of like half blue and half pink is because it makes me think of both cotton candy and also like baby blue and baby pink, the duality of like gender. Mm. So yeah, I think that this is I'm very happy with this design, and I think that this is probably going to be my like new default for a while. Um, because as much as I like my old as much as I like my new old me, um, I also I also really like this. I like this new me a lot. You know, this new me is really cute, and I think that this new me represents the rainbow better. And actually, I wanted to ask you guys your opinion on something. So, based on like this whole model, based on like the colors of the rainbow, which color of the rainbow do you feel is represented the least here? Because whatever color that is, I will probably go ahead and put on a second armband that on my like an armband on my other arm that has that color. So if you feel like yellow isn't represented enough, I'll put a yellow. If you think that like indigo isn't representable enough, I could put an indigo one. Whatever you guys think. Orange. You don't think that like the skirt and the shoes are orange or enough orange representation? There's no wrong answer here. Green. Okay. You don't think that like the that just having the like little details that are green 3 times is good? Because like like I said with my what I did here for the green is that I put like my glasses, my choker, and like some highlights of the shoes. And again, there's no wrong answer here. There's like I am just asking for your opinions and input on what color you think is represented the least that I should put on my other arm. Yeah, green. Okay, because again, it's like I've got the red here on my um and that's big. You guys won't always see it because if I'm like from like the fucking chest up, then you won't see the red thigh highs. But when I'm full body, it's like very obvious that there's very red here, right? And then orange, I've got like both the skirt and like the shoes. The shoes are kind of orangey yellow. You could argue that it's either color, or both. Um, and then I also, of course, have like the very yellow armband. Um, and then I've got like the green little highlights of the shoes, like the soles of the shoes and stuff. I've got like the green choker, the green glasses. Also, this little like heart on my choker is yellow. Um, and I've got like I've got I've got blue on my head for sure. Like that like blue is like one that's always going to be visible, even if it's not necessarily as like big as like the red and orange. It's very like well represented here, I think. Question is, when you plan on using most times, are you planning on being midway front like this VTuber? Yeah, I'm going to be more so like like this probably. Um, so you won't see my like thigh highs and my shoes often. Um, so if I need to um, so I could put like um some like red and orange stuff on up top just so that they're better represented. And with it in general, and the right answer is red. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, because if I'm from like this angle or so, then it's like there's no red or orange. Um, but looking at like the full body, um, if I put like more red, then there's a lot of red. But that's only in full body. Another thing that I could do is that I could do something different with the thigh highs. I could make the thigh highs like black and white, so that like one black and one white, so that black and white are also represented. Mm. Even so, your skirt is easier to see than your socks. That's true, and I could just adjust the cutoff point and be like, okay, it's not here, it's like here. So yeah, I could put like the red band, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. Hmm. Yeah, you're probably right. Maybe a red band on my right arm, and then I can make my thigh highs black and white. And then my shoes can still just be like the colors that aren't represented very well. Let's see. Yeah, then red. Okay, black and white are not bad options since you don't have any of those two colors. Yeah, red and black and white are not like particularly represented here. Only kind of technically. Um, but yeah, I think it would also make sense to represent the black and white, so I could put those as my thigh highs and be like, yeah, black. That's a duality, black and white, and that would also make sense since like my thigh highs aren't always visible, but like a black thigh high and a white thigh would be like cute anyway. So yeah, okay, I'll put a red band on my arm then. Um, yeah, I think that. Yeah, I think that's a plan. This is real cute. Hmm. Oh yeah, and it doesn't seem like anybody was particularly hit with the ads, but sorry for like not warning about the ads. Um, I probably like won't stay on until the next ad break because I'm thinking that I mostly wanted to wait until midnight to celebrate the new year and show off my new Mii's. And aside from that, there are some other things that I would like to do, but I'm not going to like just stay up all night. So let's see. Oh yeah, I was talking about my words of the week, right? One of the words of the week that I got was stream, which at first I was just laughing at, right? I was like one of the words that was randomly generated for me to do is stream, and I'm like, okay, so one of my new things that I could do is like I could stream on stream, I could stream while I stream. That's so funny, but I thought about it more, right? I thought about it and was like I thought about it more seriously. It was like, wait, okay, hold on. What is a new thing that I could do that would be like streaming on streaming? Now, at first, I was thinking if there is some sort of like meta thing that I could do, where I'm like, okay, can I maybe like can I maybe stream? Can I maybe stream? Can I maybe do a whole like stream that where the theme is stream or something? But then I realized that there was a much more obvious answer. The answer is that my new thing that I'm going to do for stream this year is that I'm going to start streaming on a different platform that I cannot mention by name on here. So, you guys will have to pay attention to my Twitter or Blue Sky, where I will announce the new place that I'm going to try to stream. I'm going to start. I'm going to try and start streaming on a new website this month. I cannot specifically say where, um, but me check considering Blue Sky. I will be trying to stream on a new place sometime soon. Sometime this month is the goal, and emphasis on try because there's no guarantee that it'll work, but it should. It should work. Um, so That is the idea for that. Um, Furthermore, I have like a handful of like words of the week and stuff. Um, and let's see. Let me see. And also a thing that I like to do for New Year is let's see. Let me go up here all the way to my 2026 plans, right? Okay. So, um first of all, for 2026, for January, I have words of the week. Character. Make my character another median. Well, no. Those were ideas. But but the thing that I decided is to make personas for my character. So, I'm going to be trying to debut a new model each week of this month. Possibly excluding the week where I'm going to have um, Alex over for our sleepover week, but possibly including that week anyway. We'll see. I'll let you guys know. But that's my aim. Um, I'm going to aim to show off a new model each week because I feel like my character is meant to have like different sort of like personas anyway. Like they're like canonically, this I have lived many times, and not only many new characters, maybe. Well, I'm going to plan to by the end of the month. I have time to work on some. I just need to make the time. I do have at least one more to show off, so I've got like a week of wiggle room. And let's see. So yes, for stream, I'm going to be trying to stream on a certain place that I can't say. Um, and let's see. The other words that I randomly generated, I randomly generated the word quit, which I also thought was really funny because when I first like saw that on my list of randomly generated words, I'm like, oh boy, yeah, I can try just quitting. I can let me go on stream and just quit streaming. That's my new plan for 2026. I was just fucking laughing my ass off because I thought it was funny. Alex, this has been part of my lore forever. Like, always wanted to use that many characters when you're going for the same thing, bro. My fucking lore is that this is I have lived so many times. I am a reincarnated phoenix who has lived many lives, and like I have lived a number of lives that I'm not sure how many there are. Some of those lives I can remember somewhat. Like I'm not sure how many lives that I've lived that I simply can't remember at all. It kind of comes to me in bits and fragments, but sometimes because of my polychromite gem, which is my magical girl gem, sometimes I can just kind of bring back those old lives that I have lived. So, um, in there could be a past life where I was like a samurai or something, right? There could be a past life where um, I was an actual cat and not just an elf wearing cat ears.